haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
What's up, guys? Commander Cole back again with another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be talking about the excellent win the Washington Commanders had over the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday night. Sorry I couldn't get this video out earlier. Been busy the past few days, so just wanted to get it out for you guys now. So what we're going to do is we're going to revisit the 5 keys I had for them to get this W and see if they covered it. So, key number 1 was give Antonio Gibson the ball, run the ball. And yes, they ran the ball. They very much did run the ball. They had 49 rushes in total, but Antonio Gibson was not a huge part of it. It was mostly Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson had 26 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown, which is, it's great. It's a little over 3 yards a carry, which is like, it's not like sustainable, you know. It is sustainable, but like we wish he could get more, you know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not good enough, I don't think. But I'll cut him some slack because most of the runs were on like 3rd and 1 runs, so he didn't have to get more than 2 yards. So he did what was needed. He had a good game, but I think he's being overhyped a little bit. He's a good player, but he's an average running back. He's nothing crazy. But Antonio Gibson, I think Antonio Gibson is special, but they're just not utilizing him that much, you know? He had 14 carries for 44 yards and a touchdown, which is, hey, it's good, but he underperformed a little bit too. But I think he could have performed a lot better if he was given more opportunities. So if Brian Robinson's working, keep going with that, but I would like to see Antonio Gibson involved a little more. Key number 2 was give 17 the ball, and boy, did we do that. Scott Turner finally called a good game, and I'm very happy about that. Tyre grabbed 8 catches for 128 yards, just excellent. He is the best player on this team. It's not even close. It's not even close. No question about it. Taylor Heinicke's an okay quarterback, but Terry makes him look like a star. He really does. That's how good of a receiver Terry McLaurin is. They fed him, and he made plays, big 3rd down catches. He had a nice 41-yard grab on a good ball by Heinicke. I will give him that. It was a good ball, good catch, and he just played out of his mind. He creates a spark on this team. You know, he's a team leader. He's not like other receivers. Most receivers who are great are divas. They want money. They want the ball. They complain. Terry hasn't been getting the ball crazy amounts, and he does not complain. He puts his head down and works. He is the type of football player you want on your team. It's really all you can ask for. The next thing I said they had to do was contain A.J. Brown, and they did an excellent job of that. A.J. Brown, 1 catch for 7 yards on 4 targets. He had 0 fantasy points. Nothing else you can ask for, really. Benjamin St-Juste, excellent coverage on A.J. Brown and in general. That pass interference he had on the deep ball to Devontae Smith, that was not pass interference. I don't care what anyone says. It wasn't even close to it. It was excellent coverage. They were hand fighting, and Devontae Smith was pushing him more. I mean, it was just an abysmal call. It shouldn't have even been the ref shouldn't even had an idea of maybe even making the call. I don't understand where that was from. I was not happy. I was yelling at the TV. But hey, it is what it is. Other than that, he played excellent. And Kendall Fuller, dude, oof. Ever since William Jackson left this team, Kendall Fuller has been electric. Making plays left and right. I mean, he's unstoppable right now. And I'm all for it. Happy the way this defense is playing, especially the secondary. Derek Forrest been showing out. Looking like he's going to be a 5th round steal. We had Cameron Curl as well, who was a 7th round steal in 2020. Just excellent. Excellent, beautiful play. I really do like it. Bobby McCain, he lined up in the slot a little bit, and he stood his ground. He really did. Happy with the way McCain played. Happy with the way this whole team played. It shows that this team can play with anyone. These past 2 weeks, they played with the Minnesota Vikings. They could not pull it out, but it shows that they can play with top teams in this league. They can always play in close teams. It does not matter if they play a 6th grade football team or if they play the best football team to ever play in the NFL. they can play with him. I don't care what anyone says. They showed it. They really, really did. Key number 4 was to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know if they really did that, if I'm being honest. They had a few nice tackles for loss. Montez Sweat had a clutch sack at the end of the game. With 2 minutes left, made the Eagles punt. And that led to us basically icing the game with a penalty that Fletcher Cox had. No, sorry. The penalty that Hassan Reddick and Brandon Graham had when they hit Taylor Heineke late. And yeah, that propelled us to the win, basically. We punted with 5 seconds left, and we got the defensive touchdown, and yeah, all that. But that sack really, really helped us. They were making, you could tell Jalen Hurts was a little uncomfortable during the game. Not crazy amounts, but you could tell he was a little uncomfortable. They were putting pressure on him. Not crazy amounts, as I said, but enough to the point where he was not himself. Jalen Hurts played a fine game. He really did. The thing I was most happy about is only one was Hurts' fault, but this Eagles squad had 3 turnovers the whole season before this game. We caused 4. Do you realize how great that is? How excellent that is? I mean, I guess we could say 3 because that one at the end, it was a turnover, but like, if it was a regular play, it would not have been a turnover because DeVonta Smith would have caught the ball and went down, but instead they're trying to score a touchdown because it's the last play of the game, so they got to throw it back. So 3 turnovers will give them. That still ties their season total. They're 8 weeks. Or no, 9 weeks. No, 8 weeks. That's my mistake. 8 weeks. That's crazy. Props to the defense. Props to Jack Del Rio. I hated on him at the beginning of the season. He has turned it around drastically. And I want him fired. I don't know if I want him fired anymore. I really don't. Something sparked after that Tennessee Titans game. Right when we started playing the Bears, it was lights out. This defense has been lights out. 7 points to the Chicago Bears. 21 points to the high-powered Green Bay Packers offense. Maybe not this year, but on paper they are high-powered offense. 21 points. And 14 actually, because 7 of the points came off Taylor Heineke's pick 6. Who was the game after the Packers? The Colts. Yes, it was Sam Ellinger. He was having his first career start. 16 points. 9 of them came in the fourth quarter. What else can you ask for? Or 10 of them came in the fourth quarter. And what was the next game after that? We had the Vikings. 20 points to a high-powered offense of one of the best in the league, maybe the best in the league. And they had 7 halfway through the fourth quarter. 7 of them were given by Taylor Heineke's interception. And then back to this, 21 points to the Eagles. 7 of them basically not the defense's fault because they had a sack fumble in the beginning of the game. And they started on their own, 12, 13-yard line? So this defense has been lights out, and I'm all for it. Nothing else I can ask for. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of the way they played. And I know it sounds crazy. I'm proud of the coaching staff. There's literally nothing else I can ask for that game. If I'm really, really getting nitpicky, which I feel bad about doing because there's an excellent game, they could have stopped the run a little better. They could have stopped the run. They could have contained Jalen Hurts a little more. Jalen Hurts, when he got out of the pocket, he made plays. That was my last reason. But for the most part, they did a fairly good job with that. That's all I got for you guys today. Again, couldn't be more proud of this team. When we were 1-4, I thought the season was over, but we are 5-5 in the 8th, and now the 8th seed in the NFC, and we are half a game out of being in the playoffs. So next up, we have a game against the Houston Texans. I will be attending that game. I'll be flying out to Houston from New Jersey. Very excited for that. It's a game we should win. There's no doubt about that. If we lose this game, it shows what type of team we are. It shows that we're a team that can't handle success. For example, the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Minnesota Vikings. They will demolish the Texans if they play them. Demolish. 45-3 type stuff. I want to win this game by at least 10 points against the Houston Texans. Realistically 10. What I really want, 17 to 20 points. That's what I want. But it should be by at least 10. If we lose this game, it's genuinely embarrassing. Nothing else to it. Then after that, we had the Falcons. Another game we should win by at least 7 points. Falcons are not a good football team. Then we got the Giants twice. Then we get the bye week. No, we have the Giants once, then we have the bye week, then the Giants again, then the Niners, then the Browns, then the Cowboys. The goal, I hope, is to be sitting at 9-8, 10-7 at the end of the season, 7 in the playoffs. That's the goal. That's what I want. That's where I think we should be in the potential we have in this building. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I will have a Washington Commanders versus Houston Texans preview out in the next 2 days. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Go Commanders. Peace.